Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
Well, we're on the way.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chouameni. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram in acres of space out wide. Camavinga.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a shade optimistic. Rafinha.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
He's in plenty of space here. Yamal. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
De Jong, and now the breakaway. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Well, what about chance? Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
Rafinha. Pedri. And it's Lewandowski. This is De Jong. That's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Balde cuts it out. And we have our very first corner. Rafinha can get it clear. What a throw in. And it's Doué. Dembele receives it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. Casado.
Yamal, who's set up one goal so far.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Pedri. Casado. And here's Yamal. Pedri. This looks
He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Araujo. Can he get it through?
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Now it's De Jong. Not the most accurate pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Doué. Oh, that was vital. Pedri. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Lewandowski, distributed tidily. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Casado. Hernandez does well to get it back. Mbappe. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. That's been slipped through.
Pedri! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3.
And there is the half-time whistle. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. Araujo. This is De Jong. And it's Koundé. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pinches it off him. Now it's Lewandowski. Balde. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Jong.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He's gone for goal!
That's really well cleared. Now it's Olise. He's in a great position here. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Now it's Pedri. And he's managed to get free.
Big chance! One-on-one!
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He is through here.
And that's a good ball. Kubasi. Yamal. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Defending was strong and firm. De Jong. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 12, il numero 14.
France have the chance to go the other way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Tchouaméni with the slide tackle there. Look at the shot at goal! Pedri given the lift of his goal. Rafinha. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. De Jong. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal gets into a good position. Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram picks it up out wide. That's good running with the ball. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. He has found a way through. Cleared without complication. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. And that's been... And a chance!
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 10, numero 4. Lasciano il campo
Fermi.
per il numero 20,
Balde.
il numero 15. Attenzione, un cambio.
And Koundé. There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Ferran Torres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind
Ci
is
sarà
filled.
un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Olise. Kolomuani. And time is up. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. The action has already started. France have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Olise. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Pedri. Casado. De Jong. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Doué, and he's forced to go back. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's on it. Can he get away? Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? He's onside. Shapes to shoot. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's De Jong, who played through for the wide man. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal! This time, surely. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Knocks it into space. Olise picks it up out wide. Nice control. Look at the... Doué!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And the shot! Chooses to go back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Casado. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Tchouaméni. Threads one in. Balde calmly anticipates. Pedri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Casado. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Upamecano cuts it out. Probing pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Casado. And Araujo. Pedri. Looking for options. Shot, surely! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Barcelona are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. De Jong, and he's worked it through. And it's Lewandowski! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Koundé. Still just a single goal between the sides. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Yamal! He tried to chip, but it wasn't his best.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
And he's hit it long. Shifted it to the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Conte. And here's Olise. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Olise. Looking to play him in. Played into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafinha was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24. Lascia il campo per il numero 12.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need...
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Tchouaméni. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Olise. Conte. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out...
Oh, smashing header! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pass is just off target, and he's intervened well there. Olise gets into some space. Pedri. And he shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Araujo gets across to intercept that. Casado. Pedri. And this is Lewandowski. And it's De Jong. Aimed beyond the defence. Balde made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Elise. Can he get on the end of this? It's come to nothing.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 7. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Thuram. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. Out for a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Spread it left. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. And the keeper beats it away. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Rabiot. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So that's it, it is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Mbappe! Off the post!
Yamal. And it's De Jong. Pedri. A searching ball out wide. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Casado. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's nice. Shot could be on. Referee's given a throw. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Back in once more. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Olise. Done delicately. Oh, delightful ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rabiot. No, that's been intercepted. And it's De Jong. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Balde cuts out the pass. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. He's in plenty of space here. Pressing high and with purpose. Knocks it into space. Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram.
He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saliba.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. But it's Rabiot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Pedri. Casado. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Back into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Played back in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pedri. Played out to the right. Koundé. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Conte. Now it's Lewandowski. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now it's Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. Koundé. It's Pedri. Yamal. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. That has ended up in no man's land. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe might just make this. Pedri. And Rafinha. And it's De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Out of play for a goal kick. Mbappe chasing after it. Casado, Pedri. Now it's De Jong. Pedri, good read, needed to be. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Mbappe, and he was quick to react. Oh, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, given away. And it's Pedri. And this is Lewandowski. That's a nicely weighted pass. ...60 minutes played. Koundé. Koundé. Aims beyond the defence. Christensen gets over and intercepts. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pedri. Yamal. This is De Jong. And it's Koundé. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. De Jong. De Jong. Good driving run. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And that's gone loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's De Jong. Chouameni. And Koundé. That looks a good ball through. Pedri. And Yamal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Yamal. Threads one in. Conte. Great vision. Thuram picks it up out wide. Takes aim and cross. Up he goes! It's there! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 4.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Ter Stegen getting this one clear. Shifted it to the flank. Gavi. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's the throw.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 11. Lascia il campo per il numero 18.
Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He rises! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Mbappe!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pedri does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Rashford.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pedri. And it's Gavi. Ferran Torres. Time and again they are repelled. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy, Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. The action has already started. He's found the way through. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rafinha. He has found the way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And we have our very first corner. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And that was very necessary. Looking tidy in possession here. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. France do have a chance to counter here. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Played back. And that's not going to reach. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Can he get it through? The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Olise. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee's come over. It's a red card. France are down to 10 men. Eric Garcia. And here's Yamal. Now it's Rashford. Conte. Mbappe. Araujo cuts out the pass. And it's Pedri. Yamal is onto this. It's Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
His manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doué, he's Doué! It's fallen kindly here. He has done it. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Rafinha. Upamecano tries to clear. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work.
And he shoots! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Pedri. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rashford. Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Oh, good take in a good area.
Great chance!
De Jong. Hernandez. Doué. He's a sharp little ball
Il
here.
quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Eric Garcia. And it's De Jong. It's Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
So there was the first half.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Pedri. Rashford. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Casado. This is De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball.
Big chance!
Saliba can get it clear. Spread it left. Aimed beyond the defence. Doué. And it's made its way to him. Rafinha. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he skips past his man. Oh, sweet feet. Doué gets into some space. France choosing to make the first change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Barcola could try cutting inside here. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a searching pass. Rashford is on his own. Out of play for a throw. And it's Casado.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Maignan. It's Hernandez. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, all square and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Barcola. Oh, that's neat. And the cutback. He's on it. Can he get away? Played out to the left flank. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The final 5 minutes. Camavinga. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ball's played through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Upamecano is onto it in a flash. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely.
minutes.